This video is to be used for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace individual research or licensed investment advice. Unique experiences and past performance does not guarantee future results. Trading stocks, options, and spot currencies involves substantial risk, and there's always the potential for loss. Your trading results may vary. No representations are being made that any software or training will guarantee profits or not result in losses from trading. This is the Premier Trade Market Wrap. This is the Market Wrap on a Tuesday. Jack Lott on the James Dix Financial Network. The retail chain store sales index was down 0.6% in the week to March 1st from its level a week ago on a seasonally adjusted comp store basis. On a year-on-year basis, retailers saw sales increase by 2.1% in the latest week. Fed Chairman Bernanke urged lenders to expand mortgage write-downs for borrowers whose home values have declined, saying more must be done to stem foreclosures. Bernanke said in prepared remarks that principal reductions that restore some equity for the homeowner may be a relatively more effective means of avoiding delinquency and foreclosure. The Bank of Canada cut its benchmark interest rate a half point. That's the first such move since 2001, and signaled it will have to act again to offset a slump in exports to the U.S. and Australia. And Australia raised its lending rates to a 14-year high of 7.25%. OPEC has virtually ruled out pumping more oil to ease record high prices. The OPEC president said that the 13-nation group is shying away from boosting production because of the U.S. economic slowdown, political turmoil in the Middle East, and expectations of a slackening global demand for crude. Meantime, after an Oval Office meeting with Jordan's King Abdullah II, President Bush said the OPEC countries should understand the consequences of high energy prices. The president said it's a mistake to have your biggest customers' economies slowing down as a result of higher energy prices. In other news today, General Motors says it expects to bring its first lithium-ion battery-powered hybrid engine system to the market in North America by the year 2010. Scheduled economic reports on Wednesday, a lot of them ADP employment for February, the fourth quarter productivity and fourth quarter labor costs, factory orders for January, ISM services index for February, and then on Wednesday afternoon, the Fed beige book for March. Earnings on today included Staples saying their fourth quarter profit dipped as the world's largest office product supplier suffered declining North American retail sales, offset by gains in its overseas and delivered products businesses. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service reported net income in the quarter fell 34% to $18.2 million, and Intel lowered its profit forecast for its fiscal first quarter, blaming the shortfall on a steeper than expected drop in prices for memory chips. Some of the earnings scheduled for Wednesday include PetSmart, H&R Block, TiVo, Costco Wholesale, Isla Capri Casinos, Big Lots, Saks, ADC Telecom, BJ Wholesale, Cox Radio, and Univision. Stocks in the news. Best Buy was downgraded to neutral from buy at Bank of America, with the broker saying that it's a great company, but many factors that drove its 2007 performance will reverse itself. J.M. Smucker agreed to acquire Europe's Best Inc. That's a privately owned frozen foods and vegetable company in Montreal, Canada. And Barnes & Noble raised its fiscal fourth quarter per share earnings forecast as the company reported sales of $1.85 billion for the period. Finally, BP plc said that it's in its annual report that it has set aside an additional $500 million to settle claims arising from a fatal Texas City refinery fire back in 2005. And that is the Market Wrap. I'm Jack Lott here on the James Dix Financial Network.